Hey y'all, it's your girl Draya back with another video. If you're new here, welcome. If you're not, welcome back, y'all. I'm back with another story time for y'all. Yes, I have another story time. As you can tell by the title, I'll be telling y'all about the time I was talking to a married man. Yes, I was. No, I did not know he was married. I don't play those games. I'm in the home wrecker. But yes, I was talking to a married man, and it's crazy how I found out, but y'all know that's just how things be happening. And I decided to tell this story because I recently went out last weekend or whatever, and I seen him, and I was like, oh, married man, you need to go home to your wife. Yes, you need to go home to your wife. So I was like, oh, I'm gonna tell a story about this man, because y'all married men out here are worse than the single men out here. Like, I don't get it. I don't get it. What's the point of getting married? I don't get it. You know what I mean? I don't get it. Anyway, y'all, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Okay? Subscribe. And during this story, I'm gonna be sipping on, this ain't wine, it's just in a wine glass. It's actually 1800. But I did a shot to tell this story because that was just some weird stuff. So I'm gonna be sipping because I'm gonna be drinking this straight out my wine glass. But yeah, y'all, so let me take a shot before we get into this story. Yeah, just a sip, I swear. So y'all, let's get right into it. So y'all, there's this one night, this guy, the married man, oh, I should name him. I'm gonna name him I don't even know what to name him. Oh, no, I ain't gonna say that because that's gonna give it away. Well, y'all know him. I'm gonna just name him Desperate. I'm gonna name him Desperate because this man was desperate for the poom poom, you know what I'm saying? But anyway, y'all, so there's this one night, and I can't remember who I went out with, but I'm pretty sure it was like my friend, my one girlfriend at the time, my sister, and probably my cousin. We all went out, and he was one of the bouncers at one of the clubs that we frequent, and he would always sit over by the bathroom, like by the girls' bathroom, like monitoring like the bathrooms and like the back door, because it was near like the back door too. So I would always see him back there, and you know, I'd be lit. Like when I be out, like I be lit. So I don't know, I guess one night I like just went up to him and was like flirting with him, because that's just, I don't know, y'all, that's just my personality. Like I just be flirting and stuff, I don't know. But yeah, so I'm going up to him, I'm like, oh hey, what's up, da, da, da. I'm messing around with him, like dancing on him, just like playing around. And so yeah, like he's trying to be like super serious. He's trying to be like super serious, act like he ain't paying me no mind. Like y'all, when I tell you, he's literally sitting there like this. Like I was dying, like I was cracking up, because it's just like so funny. Like, honey, listen up. Like you're not no soldier out here. You just a security guard. Like chill out. So anyway, I'm still standing still, but I noticed like I'm getting him to smile and smirk and stuff. He all blushing and whatnot. Sorry y'all, it's hot in here, but I had to turn the air conditioning off because it was too loud and I couldn't hear myself over it. So yeah, I'm hot, so I'm not even gonna lie, I'm hot. But anyway, y'all, so yeah, I get him to blushing and whatnot and all this good stuff. So before I leave, he basically like grabs my phone and puts his number in there or whatever. And I'm just like, okay, cool. Like when I think about him, he's not even somebody who I would really talk to for real, but I could tell like he just seemed like somebody who was like really nice. You know when you like look at somebody and you be like, oh, he's a nice dude for him. He seemed like kind of lame, but he's nice, because you know the lame ones, you know, I don't know, they just seem like they treat you right and they be nice. So I'm like, you know, forget it, I'm gonna let him have my number, because I was playing around with him anyway, like, hey, what's up, like so I'm like, oh, he seemed nice, fuck it, like I'm gonna hit him up. So literally 2 weeks go by. We barely talked. I think we talked Like we text like 1 or 2 days maybe, but we wasn't like talking everyday type stuff. Like, no, I wasn't like that. So 2 weeks go by or whatever, and we ended up going out again and seeing him again. And I'm like, oh, you know, hey, what's up? Oh, you know, oh, why you ain't hitting me up type stuff. You know, that's what he's saying to me. And I'm just like, oh, you ain't hit me up either because, you know, our phone work both ways. Yeah, we doing that, whatever, haha, kikiing. So anyway, after that day, we decided to start hitting each other up more and whatnot. And oh, I think I needed my car done like a few days after that. And I'm telling him like, oh yeah, like I need someone to do my brakes and I think my brakes and rotors or something like that. And he was like, oh, you know, I know how to do that type of stuff. And I'm like, oh really? Because a girl can always use a couple more mechanics in her life, you know what I'm saying? So I'm like, okay, you think you can hook me up with some front brakes and rotors right quick? You know, throw them on for me. I already got them in my car type thing. Oh, matter of fact, yeah, I already had it in my car. Did I? No, I lied. I remember hitting him up, asking him if he knew where to get some cheap rotors. That's what it was. He was like, oh yeah, I got you, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, all right, cool. So he told me where to meet him at. I met him there. Everything is cool. He went and bought my rotors for me. Like, thank you. Went and bought my rotors for me and threw them things on. Like, I was there for a minute because I could tell he was struggling. Because in my head, I was like, oh, if you trying to show off for the girl, like, act like you know what you're doing, but I don't know, you struggling for real. Because he actually had me meet him at his friend's garage, and his friend was kind of helping him a little bit. I'm like, well, I don't know if he really know what he's doing, but either way, I'm getting all this done for free, so I can care less. It's like, boo, do you. You know what I'm saying? Do you. So, y'all, he's doing all that. And in my head, I'm like, oh, I don't want him to think, like, I'm taking advantage of him. So I was just like, oh, okay, you know, thank you. How much you want? So I don't want him to think I'm taking advantage of him. So when he gets done, I'm like, oh yeah, you know, how much you want? Like, I'll cash app you. I really appreciate you buying those rotors and putting them on for me. Like, cause I really did. I so appreciated it. So he's like, oh no, don't worry about it. So I'm just like, okay, well, if you're not doing nothing later, you can come over. We could drink. I think we said we could take a couple shots or something because I don't think he smoked. So he's like, oh yeah, cool. You know, that's what's up. I'll let you know. I'll hit you later. And I'm just like, all right, bet. So, cause I think he had to work that night. Cause like I told y'all, he's a bouncer. So I think he had to work that night. So I was just like, oh, just hit me. Like, I'll be up type shit. So he actually ended up hitting me. Cause a part of me was just like, nah, he ain't finna hit me. Like, I don't think he really finna hit me, but he did. So of course me, even though I didn't really feel like it, I just said yeah anyway, mainly because I kind of felt obligated just because he did just do my brakes and rotors. Not only that, but I did invite him. And I guess what niggas gonna really turn an invite down, so I can't really be mad at that, you know what I'm saying? So I'm like, all right, you know what, it's cool, yeah. Come through. I send some to Addie, which y'all don't do this. I don't even be doing this no more, sending niggas my address. I do not do that shit now. But like, I don't know, I have to like really fuck with you for real, like for real. So don't be giving out your address. If it's anything, y'all go over there or y'all go out somewhere. But I was just like, it's cool, come to my crib. Oh, and it's crazy because the night before I got my brakes done, he actually was coming in from out of town and came to my house because he said he wanted to look at them first. So the night before he did my brakes and rotors, he actually came. It was like 9 o'clock at night. Came outside, was looking at my stuff or whatever, telling me exactly what I needed and whatnot. So that's why the next day I was like, oh, you know where to get, you know, rotors cheaper, this and that. And he was like, I'm gonna get them for you. I was like, okay, bet. So he knew where I lived already from the night before. So I'm like, all right, you know, come through. So he comes through. It's cool. It's not that awkward. I think I had put like some like YouTube music videos on my TV or something, just so it wouldn't be quiet. We had some type of background noise. He brought a bottle. We're taking a few shots. We're actually sitting on my couch. We're just talking regular, like nothing crazy. And I think, you know what, y'all? I think he came to my house before he had to go to work. Because I still remember it being like early in the night. It was like 8 o'clock p.m. when he came over. And I don't think he had to work till like 10 or 11 type shit. So yeah, I'm pretty sure he came over before he had to go to work. So yeah. So he comes over, and mind you, y'all, this is our first time chilling. So I met him, 2-3 weeks before, right? Gave him my number. Then I seen him again 2 weeks afterwards. Yeah. We was talking a little bit more, and now he's doing my breaks and rotors, and now he's here chilling. So we actually haven't chilled yet. So this is our first time chilling, yeah. So we're here on my couch. We're taking shots and everything. Everything's cool, you know, chopping it up. Hey, what's up? You know, what you got going on? I actually found out, like, I knew his daughter and stuff. I used to work at this daycare, and I found out, like, I knew his daughter and his baby's mom and stuff. And I'm like, oh, do I want to know anything else? Like, I don't know about this. But I'm like, okay, whatever. That's cool, I guess. Because, like I said, I know the baby's mom, and she used to talk about her baby's dad all the time. And I'm just like, And not good things, y'all. Not good things. So I'm just like, I don't know. So when I put that all together, I'm like, oh, this is crazy for real. Like, I don't know. It's like you're telling me some tea, and I'm just like putting it together type thing. So anyway, y'all, like, the night goes on. We're still chopping it up, chilling, drinking. And he gets to, you know, feeling himself, you know. That liquor started bringing him to life, you know what I mean? So, you know, of course, he's like trying to sit next to me, get closer to me. And I'm like, all right, that's cool, whatever. And yeah, we definitely did, y'all. We was kissing and shit. We was. But that was it. Like, we wasn't doing no more than that. He tried, y'all. And I was, when I tell y'all, I was literally like fighting this man off of me. Like, yo, chill out. Like, we not doing that. Like, and that's why I can't have people come to my house no more. Because it's like it's literally a direct invitation. Like, come in my house, come to me. I don't know. This is what I think this is what niggas really think in their head when they get an invite to the crib. Especially when I didn't make him take me on a date or nothing. Ooh, hold on, y'all. I know I had got some oil on my shirt. That's why I'm trying to cover it up. But yeah, so, you know, we ain't going on no date or nothing. Not saying I would have went on a date with him, but that's not even like what I wanted. Excuse me. I'm just like, yeah, come on, let's hang out. You just did my breaks. Thank you, type shit. So I don't know if he wanted me to thank him in other ways, because that's what it's giving, that he wanted me to thank him for doing my breaks and rotors. And that's not what I was finna give. You know what I mean? Anyway, yeah. So that's not what it was finna give, or what I was finna give. No. So I'm still kind of being nice about it. We're still like kissing and stuff. I think at one point, like, I get like on top of him, like, we're on the couch and we're just like kissing like that. And you know, it do get kind of like intimate for real. Like, it was getting spicy up in that room. Up in the living room, y'all. It was getting spicy. But nah, I'm like, this is not gonna go down. Not only that, but I don't know. I liked him, but I didn't like him all the way like that. And that's mainly because I don't know you. And then I just found out information about who your baby's mom was, and I know your daughter, and like, you know what I'm saying? It was just like, it was too much to take in all at once. And yeah, I wasn't trying to take it all the way there with you. You know what I'm saying? Like, no. So after I finally get this man out of my house, I finally get him out of my house. You know, he's leaving with the blue balls. Like, sorry, honey. You're going to have to go somewhere else with those blue balls, because you're not getting nothing out of me. Like, I offered money for my breaks and rotors. Like, my pussy will not be payment. Okay? You understand? Yeah, thanks. So, yeah. So he ends up leaving. He's all mad and stuff. Like, oh, like, you know, niggas get all mad when you say, nah, I don't want you to, no. Because I was dead ass serious. Like, no, you're not getting into this. So he leaves. And that was that. That was that day. Everything after that was cool. Breaks and rotors is good. Chill with the man. Cool. Leave. Thank you. So he's gone. Next day, I'm telling, you know, you call your girl up, you telling her about it. So I'm calling my friend about it. She already know him. She's already following him on or she already been his Facebook friend for a few years. They're already following each other on Instagram, stuff like that. So she already know him for real. I don't. I just always see him as a bouncer at the club, in the back, by the back door, and by the bathrooms. Like, that's it. So let me tell y'all, I'm talking to her about desperate. And I'm like, you know what? Something seemed a little bit off. Like, something ain't right for him. So I was like, go on his Facebook for me, because when I look him up, I have a feeling that I can't see everything. And that's because me and him are not Facebook friends. So since they are, I had her go on his page, like, yeah, look up this, see what he's saying, look at his pictures, blah, blah, blah. I just found out that this is his baby's mom, and this is his daughter, this is that. You know, just trying to do a little bit of research real quick. You know what I'm saying? You always got to do your research, y'all. So, so she's telling me stuff. As soon as she clicks on there, the first thing you see on Facebook is your status, or whether you're single, married, or that, you know, in a relationship, whatever. So it said he was married to this chick. And I'm just like, is that right? And she's like, yeah, bro. It said she's married to this chick, and they got this, and this amount of kids. And look, she's literally sending me pictures to my phone as she's looking on his page. She's sending me pictures of this new baby. Literally got like a new little baby and everything. I'm like, oh, dang, he ain't mentioned no other kids, no other woman, period. Like, what? Your ass is married, dude? Damn. Okay, sir. Okay, I get you. I see you. Cool. You married? Cool. So I hit him up, y'all. I hit him up. And I'm just like, oh, you know, what you doing? Y'all, regular as hell. I wasn't even about to come off like, oh, you married, blah, blah, blah. Nah. Regular said, oh, what you doing? Oh, cool. I ain't doing nothing. I'm chilling, this, and that. Matter of fact, let me ask you a question. Like, after we got our small talk out the way, let me ask you a question real quick. Are you married? Mind y'all, this is 3 texts. I probably should have called him and asked him. So he texted me back like,
hey, where you get that from? Who told you that?
So here go me like, are you married? Like, it's a yes or no question. Like, not, oh, who told you that? He was just like,
well, I don't understand why you're asking me this.
You know, niggas be trying to act dumb as fuck all the damn time. Like, nigga, answer the damn question. Like, if you married or is you not? So I was just like, I basically ran it down to him. Like, yeah, like, that's not cool. I appreciate you, you know, doing that little shit you did for me, but I have no problem paying you. But that's kind of fucked up if you really married. And so he ends up admitting, I'm like,
oh, yeah, you know, I should have said something. I'm sorry that I didn't.
And he's like, at this point, calling me back to back. So I finally answered. And I'm like, yeah, like, that's kind of weird. Like, how you gonna lie about having a whole wife and other kids? How you only mention the one baby mom and a daughter? You know what I'm saying? Oh, you know what? I think he only mentioned that one daughter. It's because I told him the exact daycare I used to work at. Because I think he asked me what I do for a living. And I told him what I was doing, like, pre-pandemic and everything. And I told him the name of the daycare. And he was like, oh, my daughter go there, this and that. So, yeah, I believe that's how that came up. But once one baby mama and kids come up, that's when all the baby mamas and all the kids need to come up. You know what I'm saying? Especially the married baby mamas. Okay? Especially the married baby mamas. So he's just like,
I'm sorry, I don't know, I didn't say anything. You just look so good.
Like, nigga, duh. So what? There's a lot of females out here that aren't your wife that's going to look good to you. That don't mean you tried them. Like, I was literally just on my couch, sitting on your lap, kissing all up on you. Like, what are you saying to me right now? Like, what if I took it further than that? That's messed up because that karma is unreal. That doing shit with a married man karma, that's that type of karma I don't want. Now, I don't know if I would have actually got that karma just because I genuinely did not know. I didn't. I genuinely did not know. But I'm so happy that, excuse me, that I had my friend go on Facebook. Let me tell y'all, these niggas are so dumb. You found out everything on Facebook. Especially if you're married and then have your status saying that I'm married. Like, are you fucking stupid? I think you are. I think you're dumb. So, y'all, he's pleading. This man is pleading.
Oh, let me just come over and explain it.
Come over for what? There is nothing else to explain. You are a married man, okay? You're married. Point blank, period. So we're going back and forth. At this point, I'm low-key cussing this man out because, okay, now you're making me mad and you're trying to gaslight me. And I don't like that shit. And I know when I'm being gaslighted. And niggas love to do it. So I'm just like, okay, yeah. Like, yeah, we've been talking cool for, you know, I don't even want to say a minute, but like we have been talking for like a week, like really talking, trying to get to know each other. So for you to not mention you're married is making me like, oh my God. I'm just happy I didn't have like a lot of feelings for this dude because that is just so messed up. I mean, it's messed up either way. And I'm happy I found out super early in the situation. Yeah, but yeah, that shit was so crazy to me. So all that happened. I let a week, 2 weeks go by. I would get little messages from him on Instagram, on my phone. I mean, the one day he was blowing my phone up. I don't know where. I'm like, dang, I ain't talked to this nigga in 2 weeks. He's still blowing my phone up. I said I ain't want him nothing to do with you. Like, what, as you still blowing my phone up? But yeah, he's still blowing my phone up. Then he's texting me like,
I know you're ignoring me. I see that you're home. Your car's outside.
why are you driving past my house? Oh, see, yeah, y'all, no. And that's exactly why you don't give your address out to nobody. Because niggas like him, who want to act crazy and do drive-bys on your crib to see if you're home and see if your car's outside. See, this is what happens when you are too nice and you let people come too close to you. Because to me, I'm like, oh, I originally gave him my address off the strength that he wants to look up my brakes and rotors to see exactly what I needed so he can do them the next day. And now the man knows where I live, texting me talking about, I know you're home because your car is outside. Like, that is low-key scary. And it didn't happen once, y'all. It happened a few times. And I do not play that. So it was to the point where I had to block him. And he ended up finding me on Facebook. No, I did not accept his friend request, but he did, because I don't think my stuff is private. Like, I gotta figure this out, because I'm not really on Facebook all like that. So I gotta figure this out, because he definitely sent me a message when he seen me out a few weeks back, and I literally said nothing, because no, we're not opening that door, honey. Like, I seen you, and that was it. Like, I don't even think I said hi. I think we just literally made eye contact, and when we did, y'all, I was so mad, because I know his crazy behavior. And I feel like as soon as you get back on somebody's mind, they just start acting crazy again. So when he's seen me, I'm just like, oh, shoot. Like, I probably just opened up a whole nother can of BS. He probably about to be hitting me up talking about, oh, yeah, because, y'all, I recently just got a new number. And I could, you know how you go on Instagram, you can see the message somebody sends, but you got to open up to see the full message. Like, the little bit of the message I could see was just like, oh, and you know you got a new number? Nigga, I sure did, and you not getting it. Y'all, I'm sorry. I'm cracking myself up. Hold on, I need a drink. Like, why is that so funny to me? Like, I'm cracking up. It's like something about just getting a new number and like starting over and just having the power of deciding who can have it and who can't. Like, cause that's like the best, I swear. Y'all need to get me a bottle of water or something. But yeah, like, that was so funny. You're not getting it, Brad. Like, no. So I also I seen that message or whatever, and I was just cracking up. But anyway, I haven't had any issues since he sent me those messages. I just didn't reply back. Just didn't reply back, and he didn't keep trying anything. Oh, and I noticed, because when I went on Facebook and see that he had sent me something in Messenger too, you know how you can see a little profile picture? I noticed that he actually has his wife in a picture with him this time. Like, there you go, baby. That's how you do it, okay? Put that wife in that picture, or you're always gonna have these problems. Like, damn, the woman just had a baby and you was trying to talk to me? That's weird. But that's married men for you. Like, I don't know why y'all do it. What's the point of getting married? I already know what it is. Oh, I just wanted to see if I still got it. That's probably the dumbest shit I ever heard in my life. I want to see if you still got it. Like, boy, bye. Go home to your wife and your kids. Anyway, but yeah, y'all. I literally just cannot get his face out of my head, because that just makes me so mad. And the fact that his face is fresh in my head, because I literally just seen him a week or two ago. Like, dude, go sit down somewhere. Stop going out to the club. When I'm married, I'm probably not finna be going out like that. Like, I'm not. I'm gonna be home with the kids. Yes, I am. Home with the kiddos. Me and the kids. And my husband, because he's not finna be out in the club either. The fuck? Anyway. Yeah, y'all. That's basically the end of this story. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Follow me on Instagram at Draya Larae with 2 Y's, y'all. I'll put everything down below, because y'all can follow me on TikTok and Twitter too. I also, if y'all like my story times but don't have time to really sit there and watch the whole, 20 to 30 minute story time, I started doing story times on TikTok. So it's the same information, but just in a shortened version for people who have short attention spans, which is most people. Yeah. So if you're one of those people, head over to my TikToks and you can still get the tea on there. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, y'all, once again, like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in my next video.